Hey guys, Nikki here, writing for Jesus. I wanted to film a unhaul and then I'll put in a clip of the haul. First, I'm just gonna go through and show my mom's puzzles. Got this one, it's pretty. My aunt went here, so she got her the puzzle. It's really pretty. My mom just likes to do the 1,000 piece, and this is 500, so. Then another 500 one. This one has a lot of yellow in it. Holy Quest. We love Bible trivia, but this one, like, the questions were not well done, and like there was actually a mistake in one of the questions, or maybe two of them. So I don't know if AI or who tried to put this together, but they did not know what they were doing. And I am kind of getting out of Wicked, so I am getting rid of my Glinda and Alphaba. That's all that stuff. So now on to the books. So I read these last month: Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3. Junior novelizations are always a one-timer. And then in my last TBR video, I drew from the jar and it said historical fiction. And so I was looking around and I grabbed this one off my shelves and I started skimming it and I was like, this is not well written. Wasn't feeling it. I was like, no, I have a ton of historical fiction that I'm excited about, and I'm not excited about this anymore at all. So on that top shelf, where I have my favorites now, I used to have Terry Blackstock, and so I had like 10 of her books, and I was like, I don't like the way I have so many of her books like on display, and I haven't even read her before, and the more I hear her stuff is kind of boring and dry, and I started skimming these and I was like, I don't like the writing style. So I am keeping the If I Run trilogy and Aftermath. Those sound good. These all sound really boring and like family drama stuff, and I don't like that. Truth Stained Lies, Smokescreen, Southern Storm, Intervention, Breaker's Reef, and then Cave Refuge. Book 1, I can't stand these covers. It's just like, oh. I have Dauntless by Dina L. Slayman. This is a random fantasy that I found on my historical fiction shelf. And then this Colleen Coble, Black Sands. But I really read the full description, and it talks about how there's like some kind of weird cult. Part of the cult requires like human sacrifice. Absolutely not. That is way too dark. All right, and then I had bought this really because the cover, the guy was really cute, and he's wearing glasses. I was like, dude, you never see a guy with glasses on a cover, and I just like loved that. And I like suspense, but it looked like it was more contemporary and like family drama stuff. This little Rockets Rules. This one looks a little too young for me, like. Okay, and then Dee Henderson. I have one of her books. I'm keeping The Negotiator. That one looks really good, but these just don't. This is Taken. This is book 2 in the O'Malley series, The Guardian, and this is the prequel to the O'Malley series, Danger in the Shadows. These are like super beat up. I got them for free in the free bin at Second and Charles when that was a thing. But yeah, I'm just not interested. And then last one, another Dee Henderson, Threads of Suspicion. Yeah, this looked like it was very, very political, and I was like, yeah, I don't care. So let's go ahead and dive into the book haul. I finally picked up Don't Give the Enemy a Seat at Your Table. This one is so popular. I have heard so many people talking about it, and I started flipping through it and skimming it, and I was like, whoa, amen, yes. Like, I was like so into it. I was like, wow, this looks really good. So yeah, got this. And then I couldn't pass this up. This is an adorable bookmark. So it changes the titles of these really famous books and makes them like cat-like. So it's The Great Gatsby, Alice in Wonderland, Pride and Prejudice, A Tale of Two Kitties. So it's just adorable. I love it. I read one of these, I think it was the first in the series, back in April. And these are so cute, really fun time, just about this kid, Ronan, going to Jedi Academy and, you know, learning how to be a Jedi and everything. I'm not sure how many are in the series, but I love the drawing style. I love the whole comic feel and love all the Star Wars vibes. It's just a fun time. So looking forward to that. And then I found another Jedi Apprentice book, and this one sounded so amazing. The ruling syndicate controls the people by erasing their memories. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan are caught in a mind war, and if they're not careful, their own pasts will be wiped out forever. When people start like messing with people's memories and anything with that and like amnesia and like, oh, it's so cool. It's super fun. And yeah, I'm just excited to see what happens. I love that kind of trope. I think it'll be really interesting. So, and last one I picked up there was The Shadow Club by Neil Shusterman. I have seen his name on several books, never bought one before. So I got this one, cute little book. These kids are at this school and they form a club called the Shadow Club. And they always win second place, you know, at things, and they start playing pranks on the first place winners. Their scheme for revenge has gone too far. So that's the tagline, and it sounded good. Looked like it was well written. I thought I would give it a shot. And I got the last Julie Klassen book that I needed. Yeah, The Silent Governess. This one is really popular, and I think it's one of her first books, and it was the last one that I needed. So I'm really happy I have the full collection now. I used to have a bind up of this book and then 2 other ones, and so now I have each book separately, and that's how I like to read them. So I'm really excited to give this one a try, and I'm really happy to have all of her books now. So I picked up something for my mom. I got her this book. This is called The Inklings Detective Agency, I believe, and it is all about C.S. Lewis and J.R. Tolkien forming like a detective agency and like trying to solve a murder, and then they get the help of Agatha Christie and Dorothy L. Sayers. And so kind of putting real life authors in a fictitious story and having them solve a murder. So it sounded really cool. It sounded like my mom would really like something like that. And then this one, like, it just screamed at me because going back to the whole like memory thing, this one is about this girl. She is 39, almost 40 years old, and she has a good life. She has a job, she has a nice husband, she has kids, like everything seems picture perfect, but she's feeling kind of restless. She's playing pickleball with her friends and she falls and hits her head, and it's like she gets a restart and she's able to like redo her life and like see if she wants to change things. I don't know what she's gonna pick or how that's gonna work, how that's gonna happen, but I just love anything to do with like time travel and memory and like second chances, like all that kind of stuff is just so compelling and so interesting. And I love the colors, the turquoise and the pink. I love her hair. I love playing pickleball, so I was like, yes, 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 like I need this in my life. I'm so excited to start this one. It's such a pretty book too, you know? Okay, and the last book that I got there was this middle grade. This is about Hurricane Harvey, and that was like a few years ago. And so it just really like grabbed me, and I was like, wow, like actually something that I've like experienced, you know? I mean, thank the Lord we were fine. I remember how bad it was and seeing people on boats from Louisiana like coming over to help us. Like that was amazing. So yeah, about these kids, these 4 kids and a dog and a cat, you know, trying to survive, and looked amazing. Had to pick it up. I found a new Margaret Peterson Haddix. I think this is like a new release. I'd never heard of this. This is called Moon Leapers, and this is apparently the first in a series. So I love Among the Hidden by her, and so I was excited to see another book by her. Yeah, and so she starts seeing how like her phone is acting a little weird, and it almost seems like it's talking back to her. I think she ends up like going into this whole new world, but she ends up meeting these moon leapers, seeing what they're all about. So yeah, it looked really cool. So every book that I got was under $2 once I, you know, got the discount of the store credit and stuff. So Love it. Oh, it makes me so happy. It's so fun. At Second and Charles, I picked up this one. It just looked so pretty and really fun. So it's called The Firefly Summer, and it's about this girl who doesn't really know much about her family, and her grandparents invite her to come to like this camp that they like host and stuff, like the summer camp. And so she starts realizing like how much family that she has, and just really enjoying summer and this camp and making new friends and just learning more about her family. And so it looked like such a good time. It looks so happy and fun, and yeah, I can't wait to try it. And then this one just looked really cool. Looks very futuristic, you know, aliens, kind of fun. Their adventures take them to the outside edge of the solar system as doomsday dawns for human life as we know it. So yeah, this looks super fun, sci-fi, and couldn't pass that up. And then I rated the Gary Paulson section, Harrison Me. So this is about a young city boy meeting like a country boy and them getting into all sorts of scrapes over the summer and just having fun, and I guess the city boy learning how to have fun in the country and, you know, wrestling pigs and, you know, doing crazy stuff. So looked like a fun tomboy kind of read. Mud Shark. Mud Shark is cool. He's fast thinking and fast moving, and he's the go-to guy with the answers. Lost your shoe, your dad's car, can't find your homework. The Mud Shark Detective Agency is on the case. So, just looked fun. This one is about this kid going after a grizzly bear. He has a vendetta against the bear. This one is the Hay Meadow. He is now responsible for taking care of all of these sheep and the horses and the dogs. He really wants to work on the farm and please his father. He really feels like he needs to prove himself, and so we'll just see how tough it's gonna be for him. And yeah, it looked really neat. And then this is what I got at a book exchange. So he had this whole box set of the 39 Clues series. This is 1 through 11, so it's the complete series. He was selling it as a box set. I've seen, you know, some of these like at different stores and stuff, and I've thought about like trying the first one, but this is a really good price, and I was like, you know what, I just want to get it. Let's just get it. And what's cool is that each book is by a different author. I think 2 of them are by Gordon Corman, who I love, and then several others. Margaret Peterson Haddix. She did book 10. Rick Riordan did book 1. So yeah, looks super neat. I like stuff like this, so I thought that would be a fun time, and it's in great condition. I love it. And then just randomly, I picked up these Babysitter Club series. I don't know, they just looked kind of fun. They might get on my nerves with like the kids being brats that they're having to babysit. But yeah, I don't know, they just were kind of calling my name, and I thought I would give them a shot. I like doing graphic novels. I like just kind of chilling and doing easy, simple stuff sometimes. They're just really fun. I love the feeling of just reading a book in like one sitting. Like, I don't know, I just love that. So yeah, I'm gonna give those a try. And then last book I got is Stray Affections. It looks kind of like a Christmassy Hallmark kind of movie. Yeah, it looked like a magical realism kind of book, and I really like the idea of those. I've tried, you know, David Rawlings' magical realism, and I love the idea. I just don't like the way he writes, really. So I'm gonna try this author. She gets this snow globe, and like it starts kind of like changing her life for her and her kids, and like different magical things start happening. So it looked like a cute little read, and I was kind of skimming it, and it looked like it was well written. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So I got a blind date with a book. Like, I love doing this. I've only done this one other time. This is a middle grade. I was so happy to see a middle grade blind date with a book, because they usually don't do that. And there's a little stickers here and a little bookmark. It looks like you can see the books, and you can like maybe color it or like write down the spines, you know. And then and a little tab, little piece of paper here, those cute little tabs. And yeah, wrapped in newspaper. Looks really cool. So I want to open it on camera. But I am a little nervous because this made me think of the time travel in Choose Your Own Adventure book that I read last year. And so I'm like, I hope it's not that, because it had dinosaurs in it, time travel, and it had illustrations. So I'm like, I hope it's not that. I don't think it is, because it's really not a sci-fi. I mean, it didn't have anything to do with like space, you know? And it is a hardback. The copy I had was paperback. I've never seen a Choose Your Own Adventure as a hardback. So let's open it up together and see what it is. Whoa, what is this? Chronal Engine. A prehistoric time travel adventure. What? Whoa, look at that. This is so cool. Look at that cover. Time machines, kidnapping, dinosaurs. When Max, Kyle, and Emma are sent to live with their reclusive grandfather, they think he's crazy, especially when he tells them about his time machine. But after Emma is kidnapped at the exact time that her grandfather predicted, Max and Kyle are forced to believe his eccentric stories, even the one about the chronal engine in the basement. With dangers all around, the teens find themselves dodging car-crushing herbivores in addition to the terrifying T-Rex. In this ancient environment, can 3 contemporary teens hunt down a kidnapper, forage for food, and survive long enough to return home? Oh my word, that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Where are the kids? Oh my word, I am so excited. And this looks really short, so it looks like a quick, fun time. I like short books. I like the color here too, it's pretty. Kind of shiny. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. All right, this is like going on my immediate TBR. I love it. I'm so glad I got this. So glad I took a chance. Awesome. So that's it. That's my video. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Happy reading, and I hope you guys have a good day, and I will catch you in whatever comes next. Bye.